G'day all, been a while since I've done a vid now again. Been a bit full on the workshop here building stuff and preparing for putting down some batches when I get that commercial license come through. This is a baby step up to a semi-commercial quantity. What I've got here is a 500 litre tank. It's got a barrel band or heater pad wrapped around it, which has been custom made for it. I've done a molasses wash, rum wash in here. It took me and a mate of mine a chunk of yesterday to decant a sack of molasses and put it into solution and get it in there. It's all human grade molasses, so I don't use stock feed molasses because that's got extra sulphur and bits and pieces in there. It doesn't make nice rum if you're going for a bit of a sort of connoisseurial type approach to it. So that's cranking away. I've just pitched my yeast into here, and that's starting to kick off. You can see. Let's see, in there there's a probe wire dropping away down into there. The probe wire is going to get hooked up to my still controller. I don't have any other running active PID controllers at the moment, so this will do. And I'll just set the temperature here and attach the probe in where this one's sitting. It's not hooked up at the moment because that solution is sitting just over what I'd normally pitch at, and I'm assuming the temperature is going to slightly increase with the yeast I've just pitched in there. But yeast usually in a large thermal mass brings the temperature up quite a bit. So I'm just going to leave it, come back and monitor it every now and again. And once it's peaked and starts dropping back, I'll just hook the PID controller up to the power and let it run, do its thing. But at the moment it doesn't need to be running. The probe I've got sitting... I've sliced the blow-off valve or blow-off hose here, slid the probe in through that, and then bandaged it back up with tape so it's airtight again. The probe is sitting about halfway into the tank, and the reason for that is you get it in a big thermal mass like this. There will be a gradation. It will be colder at the top and warmer. Sorry, colder at the bottom, warmer at the top. Although the yeast activity will kind of get some kind of convection currents in there. So I'm getting a mid-range sort of median temperature in there. I've got my blow-off valve through a convenient rusty hole behind the roller door here, and going into a plastic jerry can of water, and that's going to be my air trap. And I'm assuming, based on what I've seen the 200 litre jobbies do with jars and stuff as air traps, I'm expecting that will go off a bit like a spa pool when it kicks off. So yeah, that's where that's at. I was hoping to do a couple of vids, clips showing the yeast starter and stuff, but I mixed that up. Went away looking for the camera, got distracted, came back about an hour later, and or about an hour and a half later, and the starter had absolutely gone Vesuvius. It really liked the light molasses and water hydration sort of solution I'd given it, and it took off, so hence I've had to clean up the floor there. So everything just went in the tank, and yeah, this is the vid I'll do of it. I will come back later and we'll show you what it's like after it's been kicking off for a day or so. So we'll catch you then.